Christopher Nolan, who is known for his mind-bending, thought-provoking movies. He's the genius behind Inception, The Dark Knight trilogy, and Tenet, films that challenge our perception of reality, time, and human nature. His storytelling is always intricate, blending scientific concepts with profound emotional depth. And among all his masterpieces, Interstellar stands out as one of the most powerful and moving films that I ever watched. Hey everyone, welcome back to our team podcast. I'm Chase, and today I'd like to talk about a movie that left a deep impression on me, both emotionally and intellectually. This film is none other than Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan. Interstellar was released in 2014 and is a sci-fi epic that goes beyond space exploration. It's a story about love, sacrifice, and the survival of the human race. The film is set in a dystopian future where Earth is slowly becoming uninhabitable. Constant dust storms, food shortages, and environmental disaster threaten humanity's existence. Cooper, who is a former NASA pilot who now works as a farmer, trying to provide for his two children. His daughter, Murphy, is exceptionally bright and shares a deep bond with him. One day, Murphy discovers what seems to be a gravitational anomaly in her room, which ultimately leads Cooper and the viewers to immerse in unprecedented scenario. Cooper learns that NASA has been secretly working on a mission to save humanity by finding a habitable planet beyond our solar system. The mission involves traveling through a mysterious wormhole in the universe. Cooper is asked to pilot a project, leading a team that includes other astronauts. He faces an impossible decision: stay with his family and watch the world die, or leave them behind in the hope of securing a future for all of humanity. The journey through space is filled with awe-inspiring yet terrifying moments. Crew visits different planets in search of a new home, but each one present is all set of challenge. One planet, covered entirely by a shallow ocean, has massive towering waves that nearly destroy the crew. Due to its proximity to a black hole, time passes differently. Every hour spent on the surface equals 7 years back on Earth. When they return to the ship, they realize that over 23 years have passed in what felt like just a few minutes. Cooper watches video messages from his children who have grown up without him, and as a result, he cries in a river while watching. This scene is one of the most heartbreaking moments throughout the film. Now let's see it.
Hey, Dad. You son of a bitch. I never made one of these when you were still responding because I was so mad at you for leaving. And then when you went quiet, it seemed like I should live with that decision, and I had. But today's my birthday. And it's a special one because you told me you once told me that when you came back we might be the same age. And And today I'm the age you were when you left. So it'd be a real good time for you to come back.
Eventually, Cooper is ejected from the black hole and rescued near Saturn. But by the time he wakes up, decades have passed. His daughter, now an old woman, is on her deathbed. Their reunion is brief yet deeply emotional. Murphy tells him that no parent should have to watch their child die, urging him to live and find Amelia, his partner, who is still out there on a distant planet. The film ends with Cooper stealing a spacecraft and setting off on another journey into the unknown. Now let's watch and let's review the ending scene of this movie. This movie hit me on so many levels, both me and our members and our partners. First, the visual was breathtaking, but what really struck me was the emotional weight of the story. The relationship between Cooper and Murphy is the heart of the film, showing that love can transcend throughout time and space. The way the films play with time and relativity is fascinating yet incredibly emotional. The idea that a father could leave his child thinking he will be back soon, only to realize that decades have passed, is heartbreaking. It makes me reflect on time itself, how fleeting it is, how much we take it for granted, and how sometimes we don't realize the value of a moment until it's gone. Hans Zimmer's soundtracks also added to the emotional depth, which give it chill and amplify the sense of urgency and the sorrow throughout the film. Music in Interstellar isn't just background noise, it's a character in itself, guiding the audience through waves of emotions. Overall, Interstellar isn't just about a movie about space, it's also about what it means to be a human. It reminds us of our curiosity, our need to explore, but also a deep connection we share with the ones we love. It lets me question our universe, time, and even the choices we make in our own life. It's rare for a movie to be visually stunning yet deeply emotional, and that's why Interstellar will always have a special place in my heart. So, if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. And if you have already, what were your thoughts? What was your favorite moment? Was there a scene that truly stayed with you? Let's continue the conversation. That's all for today's episode. Thanks for engaging with me. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.